Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony be knowing. Hot sizzling sauce. We are in the building. It is Thursday and officially the first day of all the schools. So I bet at this point, all the bodies are in school, right?
Yes, they should be.
Yes, I think just the little ones start on the 11th. The super kindergarten, preschool, and things like that. They might start on the 11th. Yeah,
what are we supposed to be doing?
Exactly. Sitting there looking at these kids. All them parents. They're babies. Like under elementary, those kind.
Wow.
Daycares and preschools and things as such. So other than that, all the youth are in the schoolhouses. Parents can finally get their lives back. Yeah. And it is time for us to be free.
You can tell that school's back in because the traffic is horrendous.
Man. I had to start out from Jamaica Plain all the way up here. I mean, it's just not useful to anybody in their lives.
And you know, the River Street Bridge, of course, still closed. And so the detour leads right out to a school. So I was stuck in the school traffic.
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. Not
nice at all. No. Shout outs to all of you guys for checking in and being here bright and early. Give it up a share. Go ahead and give it up a share. Let people know that it's the beginning of the school year and we are on our BS. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a funky good time. A quick check-in. How you doing, Miss Tony?
I am good.
Tell us about your evening.
So I chilled out yesterday. I went home and I thought I was taking a quick nap. It turns out I slept, which is probably the reason why I did not sleep last night. Amongst other reasons. However, we had a very delightful evening. We took the boys down to the beach. The boys had an amazing time. Waiting in the water. And we had a little impromptu beach party sitting out there with 2 chairs and some blankets and a bottle of Casa.
It was very fun. Yeah.
It was nice.
I was drunk.
I was hot and drunk.
It was hot. Yesterday was just hot
and today is going to be even hotter.
And today's going to be even hotter. And we were trying to figure out where we're going to go for a cool down today, and discovered that Water Country and the other water parks are closed.
It don't make no damn sense.
Is that a thing?
They need to reopen for
I know. It's the hottest day. Like, we're getting a heat wave right now. They don't want to open the water.
This is officially the hottest day of the year. I've seen that on several different whatever. So it's just really weird that there's no water whatever open. Water Whiz is not open. Water Country is not open.
We're going to have to go to a splash pad.
I told you we're going to have to go to the sprinklers.
Wow, none of the water parks.
It don't make, I feel like you should close after you get a streak of like 70-degree weather and nobody's coming.
There's one in Danvers.
What is it?
What is it called?
Water Park of New England in Danvers.
It's inside?
It's inside.
Oh, that look like Coco Key. That's Coco Key.
There's a few, there's some really nice splash pads. The Peterson splash pad at Watson Park in Braintree. That's really cute. Dale Tree Water Playground.
Do you have to have a child with you to attend?
Children are in school. They should not be there today.
Yeah. I don't want to be around children. I want to have a drink and sit down and eat French fries at the side of the pool. That's what I want to do.
We're going to have to call Gary.
Yeah. But we can't eat no French fries off of
no French fries.
But we're going to have to call him because he's going to have to open that pool.
Yeah. So that was my evening. I went home, watched some TV. I was very, very tired though, so I ended up going to bed early. But then I woke up in the middle of the night and was up from 3 a.m. until 6:30 a.m. And I'm tired now.
It'd be like that. What about you, Rockstone Triz? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I spent my evening in Cambridge yesterday at Yamba. And we did some work. We did some filming over there. Shout outs to Javi and Patrick. They was out there doing some work with me.
How's Patrick?
He's a new camera guy we got.
Oh.
He was out there working. And that was about it, you know. Then I went and worked on some music.
Worked on some music. Canopy Lake is closed too?
I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
Canopy
Thurs
Lake
is supposed to
only got that log, don't it?
No,
Do
they have a whole splash pad.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They
do.
They have a whole water park.
Are you sure?
Danielle Johnson.
I've been there.
Yes.
They got a water park.
I have videos of Noah running.
You know they do have a whole water park. You're 100% right.
Are they open though?
I don't know. I don't think so. Water rides, view all, more info. You gotta just Google it and see if it says close or open. Y'all gotta bear with us a little bit. We trying to find what we gonna do after the show. Canopy. Who wanna go to? Anybody out there wanna go to Canopy Lake Park with us?
Canopy Lake.
Canopy Lake. Up closed. Opens 10:30 a.m. on Saturday.
Anybody? Six Flags still a thing? Is Six Flags still a thing?
Why the hell would you be closed on? Oh, because nobody's really gonna go there at that time, so they're most likely gonna go only Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I wonder if we can sneak in. No,
I'm not driving up there to sneak in.
Oh well, you're non-adventurous.
You have to go to Hogan's Pond.
Hello.
Yeah.
If we can go to Wollaston Beach, then we could go to Hogan's Pond.
Wollaston Beach is selectively cleaner than
absolutely
Pond.
not.
Absolutely,
With that receding ass water.
We were staying in clear water yesterday. It's very clear. You didn't see it because you didn't come in, but it was very clear yesterday. I'm gonna go to Nantasket.
Where'd y'all go?
Wollaston.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think we should go to Nantasket.
Ain't Nantasket Beach cold?
Yes, but it's hot.
Okay, fine. We could go to Nantasket Beach. Fine.
It's not closed.
Touché. Anyways, people, let's start this show. Saucy and Friends in the Morning starts right now. I didn't do nothing last night. I did what she did.
We can go to Gloucester.
That's really
Gloucester. Wait, what's in Gloucester?
Gloucester sounds cold.
It is cold.
We can eat fish and then
we can go to the Causeway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's it.
I got a credit card, so. Saucy and Friends starts right now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM. Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
Yes. So today we were just talking about how cold it is. How hot it is. And it's so hot that some schools districts have announced closures and early dismissals due to the heat.
Yep.
Which I think is whack.
Crazy.
Several public school districts across Massachusetts will dismiss students early at the Lowell public schools. Will be closed on Thursday and Friday, as heat is forecast to linger across the region. Worcester, Framingham, Swampscott, and Reading Public Schools announced that they are releasing their students early due to the heat. Temperatures are expected to surpass 90 degrees in many spots. Eyeing the forecast, many officials said they are trying to keep children safe in the early days of the 2023-2024 school year. The temperatures in many classrooms are expected to be too hot for teachers to teach effectively. This decision was made out of concern for the health and safety of the Lowell public school staff and its students. Here is the clip.
Today and tomorrow. Live in Framingham with the details is 7's Madi Salazar for us this morning. Madi.
Good morning, Juliana, Amanda. Now, school officials feel like it'll be unsafe for teachers and students to be in these sweltering classrooms because some schools don't have AC. Now, with this early dismissal, some parents feel like they needed earlier notice.
Students at Framingham High School arriving for a shortened day of school this morning. That's because several school districts are taking action to keep kids safe in the heat. Worcester, Framingham, Swampscott, Melrose, and Reading Public Schools will all have early release today.
Wish it was a full day, but it is what it is. I get it. It's, I don't remember what my high school was like as far as air conditioning, but I know it's not all rooms are, not all spaces are.
Over in Lowell, officials say out of concern for the health and safety of staff and students, classes are canceled altogether, both today and tomorrow.
The classrooms were very hot. They had the windows open, but it didn't do much.
Although some students feel like they're getting an extra couple days to enjoy the summer.
Great, play with my toys.
They'll also be using 2 snow days.
I mean, they started school last week, and now they're using their snow days for the heat. Hopefully winter's not too bad, but they're saying it could be.
The heat closures and early releases forcing parents in many communities to scramble to find last-minute childcare.
They left me a message saying that the school is canceled. I'm like, okay, great. It's 24 hours notice. I think it would have been great.
What about all these parents that work, like all the kids after school programs? How am I going to find babysitters last minute?
But some parents say they're looking at the upside.
Luckily, I'm off of work, so now I get to spend more time with my kids.
He ain't gonna spend no damn time with them children.
And now Framingham High School students just walked into school this morning, but they do get released at 10:45 to avoid the hottest parts of the day. Now, for more information,
they get released at what 45?
Schedules. Check out our website. WTF.
She said 10:45.
Live from Framingham.
What is the point of them going to the school? No, she definitely said 10:45.
And this extreme heat is leading to sweltering schools all across the state.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Y'all never had a hot day?
I never had a hot day. Never had a hot day.
No. And they said that they're going to be using some of the snow days. It was so if it snowed real bad, they can't go to school anyway.
Exactly. So that's like telling me I can use my PTO for paid time off. Like, you know, like what? Duh. What do you want, boy?
Let me see your phone. Lawanda said, my son's school is on freeze. He's wearing a whole sweatsuit. He would anyway.
See, that's the thing. I was just telling them this morning when I was dropping CK at his school, there was one boy in his class who had on a full sweatsuit from head to toe. And I looked at his mom and I said, it's going to be 92 degrees today. It's going to feel like 95 to 100. That's what they said.
One of the little girls that was going into Noah's school this morning had on black tights and like Doc Marten boots. She was like legit a first grader. Oh. And I was like, you are wrong for that as a parent to do that to that baby. That is awful. Yesterday when Noah got into the car yesterday, he said, Mom, I heard it's going to be quite hot tomorrow.
Quite hot. All right, Noah. He's like 1,000 years old. What is his problem?
Mom, can I be your boyfriend? No, you cannot. Why? Because you're my son and I'm your mom. But Mom, I remember when you used to have a boyfriend.
Did you know that there's a simple combination of natural ingredients that will help?
So why can't I be your boyfriend? Because you can't be my boyfriend. I'm your mom and you're my son. But when I get older, I can be your boyfriend. And I'm like, dude, is this the conversation?
This conversation
but is this the conversation that kids have? Because that's legit the same conversation that I saw in a video. Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, then can I be your little boyfriend? And I was like, yes, you can be my little boyfriend for now. He's like, yes, and walked away. And I was like, yo, we just made that video. That's weird. Did you see that? Like, that's weird. So I have a little boyfriend, everybody. I'm not allowed to have any other boyfriends. So anybody who may be interested, it's a no.
Good.
Yep.
They said outdoor and indoor practices can only be held from before 6 a.m. or after 6 p.m. My child's not going to the practice.
Don't do
before
any
6
of the things.
No.
Chris wants to know if there's a nudity beach here in Massachusetts.
Yes, it is.
In Boston.
Isn't it Gloucester?
I don't know, but I don't want to go to it.
You don't want to see no little penises?
No. I don't want to see nothing. No. I don't want to see none of the body.
None of the it.
No.
None of it.
None of it.
Keeping it moving, MBTA added more new slow zones last month than they fixed. What?
My commuting friends have been complaining about the MBTA and how slow it's been moving, how their commute has been taking them a lot longer.
Like I thought we took some time off so that we can fix things and get it to be better than what it was before. Deeply embarrassing, MBTA added more new slow zones last month. So if you've ever felt your ride on the MBTA getting slower in recent weeks, you're right about it. Data from the MBTA's website shows there has been more additional speed restrictions placed on the T than there have been fixed. Despite new General Manager Philip Ng's focus on line divisions to fix the slow zones, a system-wide series of slow zones were implemented over the winter by the interim General Manager Jeff Gonville. after documentation failures revealed potential safety issues on all major lines, on every single one. Still no firings have been announced as a result of the failure. We still don't know who was responsible for the missing documentation that led to the slowdown. Are those folks going to face any kind of accountability? According to the MBTA data from August 7th to September 5th, slow zones on each line have changed accordingly. Blue line 15 to 15, orange line 32 to 38, red line 102 to 115, and green line 77 to 65. So overall, there's a net gain of about 7 new speed restrictions.
So, and then how much time does that add to the commute?
Let's see. Governor, speed restrictions are necessary to ensure the safety of everyone who uses the system, and they are put in place to prevent accidents with devastating consequences. We find more issues areas as we thoroughly conduct our work to manage our aging infrastructure, and as more work surfaces along the way, we commit to fixing them and add them to our list. That's why people see the number of speed restrictions constantly fluctuate. MBTA General Manager will hold a news conference at 2 p.m. on Thursday, that is today. On the same day, the MBTA will release an independent report by Carlson Transportation Consulting, LLC. I don't know how much it adds onto the commute, but it sounds...
Let me check. They said that it usually takes, I don't know. I think Dee Dee said it was like, it added on like an extra 15 minutes to her commute.
It probably does, because from... What is it? From 75, 15 and 15 stays. What is it? From 70. They never even went that far. I don't know where I put the story, but it's gone now. Basically, it will be delayed. If you guys are riding the MBTA, expect the unexpected and the worst, because that's just what you should expect. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Amen. Sorry about that. Sorry to y'all.
Damn.
It's not right. On it, hottest day of the year could be Thursday in some Massachusetts cities, and we know that is true. So so Dee Dee said about 35 minutes more.
Oh, 35 minutes.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Dee Dee.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
Dee Dee. The WBZ weather team is issuing a next weather alert for the high heat and humidity over the next few days. After a summer nearly devoid of high heat, September is starting off with a little sizzle.
So is this Indian summer?
Is it? We gotta ask, where did climate control go?
He went to go handle his
climate control Triz. The National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for only the second time this year in our area. Though Friday night for some of southern New England away from the immediate coastline, folks in these areas will experience feels like temperatures between 93 and 100 degrees on Thursday. Friday will be similar. Highs inland will be near or just over 90 degrees, while it will be seemingly cooler near the coastline with weak sea breezes. Thursday will be the hottest day of the week and perhaps of the entire summer for many towns, with highs near the mid 90s. So I read that it's going to be about 92.
Yeah, I thought it was 92 degrees.
93 degrees. Sunny conditions will continue all day. Wind gusts are up to 8 miles per hour. There will be no wind gusts again today.
I'm going to be miserable today.
Me too. I'm going to stay myself right inside of my home in which I belong.
Let the air condition blow me. Because that's what I feel today.
Wow. Let the air conditioner blow you?
Just let it blow you.
A man steals an MBTA, the ride van with passengers inside. Did we read this yesterday?
We talked something about the ride.
But I don't think we get into it. Man steals MBTA's the ride van with passenger inside. Can you go ahead and read that? So
No, I can't.
No, I will not.
No. It's a whole video. First of all.
Because it's crazy. What happened?
I want to know what happened. And no, what happened?
So, I don't know what you're saying.
Man steals the MBTA ride with passenger inside. A state police said What's that?
Have you checked your tires? They may be wearing out, and that's kind of a sketchy situation. eBay Motors has millions of new tires from all the big brands at really good prices, and they'll even send them to an installer. Honey? And they're ordered.
What are you doing?
I couldn't get it off. I literally was pressing all the X's and it wouldn't leave. Jesus, I'm so sorry, everyone.
Crazy. I don't know. State police said a van from the MBTA's The Ride service was stolen from Woburn Wednesday afternoon with passengers inside. According to police, the suspect, 34-year-old Thomas Baldwin, drove down to Boston, crashing into multiple vehicles in the O'Neill Tunnel before evading police. State police says Baldwin jumped out of the vehicle and ran off at Mercantile Street and Surface Road, running into the Bostonian Hotel. Police said troopers found Baldwin hiding in a room in the back of the hotel and took him into custody. The MBTA police say the incident began around 3:30 p.m. when an MBTA ride operator in the vicinity to Elm Street in Woburn parked the transit vehicle with an adult female passenger inside. According to police, the driver got out of the vehicle, leaving the passenger inside.
I heard the crash. I looked over to the exit from the tunnel and saw the MTA vehicle that crashed up against a couple of cars.
You can call Clinton Crocker a hero tonight, helping catch the driver of the stolen MBTA van that crashed just outside the O'Neill Tunnel.
Immediately, the driver hopped out the shattered passenger window, and I knew something was wrong.
The tour bus driver chasing after the 34-year-old thief, telling us he took these pictures of him to give to police.
I looked at his hands to make sure he didn't have a knife or a gun, and I just chased him down.
The man then running into the Bostonian Hotel. Police say troopers found him hiding in a room at the back of the hotel and took him into custody. As that was happening, Crocker was comforting the woman, described as having intellectual challenges, who was trapped inside the stolen van.
She told me her right hand and her right arm hurt, so I just stayed with her until we get her out.
The chaos started in Hoover around 3:30 this afternoon. MBTA saying the van's driver got out but left the keys inside along with the passenger. The thief jumping in, leading police on a chase into Boston before crashing here with a flat tire at Mercantile Street and Surface Road. Crocker saying he knew he had to act as soon as he saw the chaotic
scene. American tour in Boston.
But who is she? Why is she a thing? Is she like she's like the big doll from
Mexico?
Marco Polo. Survivor. The Japanese game show that we was all watching.
Oh, it was called Suicide Game.
No, it is the Suicide Squad. No. Somebody
games. Squid Game.
Squid Game.
No,
yes.
She's not like that. Little Amal is peaceful, and she's a peace doll.
Oh, she's a puppet, and she represents a Syrian refugee child. Syrian. I know. I'm reading it Syrian, and that's why I paused, because I was like, I know how to say this word. A Syrian refugee child. Okay, yes. Read it. Let me see.
So the 12-foot tall puppet that spreads a message of hope to displaced people everywhere is about to begin a 6,000-mile journey across the United States.
And then what?
That's it. It doesn't tell me anything. There's no story.
What's her name is?
Little Amal.
She
evokes powerful emotions in people, and it's the genius of the puppet makers and the puppeteers who animate her that people do feel very, very strongly about her arriving. So she will be walking through. And who stays inside her? I saw Little Amal on The View.
So, produced by the Amal walks across America, one little girl, one big hope. Little Amal, whose name means hope in Arabic, is a 12-foot puppet of a 10-year-old Syrian refugee child whose journeys across many countries carry a message of hope for displaced people everywhere, especially children who have been displaced from their families. She has traveled across 13 countries, meeting more than 1 million people. Her urgent message is simple: don't forget about us. On September 7th, she will begin her journey of 6,000 miles across the United States in one of the largest free public festivals ever created to bring a message of compassion, empathy, and hope. Arts Emerson is proud to partner with the city of Boston as they welcome Amal and kick off the 35-city tour from Boston to San Diego, where 1,000 artists and art organizations will create 100 events to welcome her. She do look rather creepy.
She is rather creepy looking. And they said that she's looking for her mother. So she's been walking across the earth looking for her mother who she lost in Syria.
Where did her mother go?
I don't know. Sad. So that is our local news for now. We will take a quick pause for the cause, gather ourselves together, and we will be back shortly with the national and entertainment news. Keep tuned.
Keep what?
Stay tuned. Spark FM Online, Boston's #1 for urban and Caribbean people. Do the thing. Do the thing.
All new Spark FM.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Cannafan's high-profile Bodega Cannabis shop is now serving Boston in 3 locations. Be sure to stop by Dorchester, Rosendale, and Roxbury for the best prices on OZs and J's. Not to mention edibles, carts, concentrates, and more. Download the high-profile app on the App Store or Google Play to keep up to date on Boston's best bundles. Experience the best prices and see how we roll at High Profile Bodega. Visit highprofilecannabis.com for additional details.
Attention Boston, a new career fair is coming to town to position you for success. The Be the Light Tour is a free job skill event taking place Saturday, September 9th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Boston Seaport. This isn't your average career fair. Come as you are for free professional headshots and free workshops on interview skills and resume writing. Meet local employers and recruiters and enjoy free food and on-site childcare. Plus Chromebooks and gift cards are given away each hour. Register today at insightglobal.com/BeTheLightTour.
Attention, gentlemen. Are you looking for a suit that will make you look sharp and feel confident? Look no further than Allen's Formal Wear, a Boston legacy business. Our expert staff will help you find the perfect suit for any occasion. With a wide selection of colors, styles, and sizes, we have something for everyone. And the best part, our affordable prices won't break the bank. So why settle for a mediocre suit when you can stand out in Allen's Formal Wear? Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or allensformalwear.com to book an appointment. Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or Allens, ALLANS, formalwear.com to book an appointment. Allen's Formal Wear. We are dressing you for success.
Want to give your baby a head start? Get the best protection against flu and COVID-19. Because their immune system isn't fully developed at birth, babies need additional protection. When you get vaccinated while pregnant, it can keep you and your baby from getting sick. As they get older, this can result in more time in school and daycare for them, and more productive time at work for you. Vaccines are safe and effective for children as they grow. No matter where you are on your pregnancy journey, flu and COVID vaccines can boost your and your baby's natural defenses and protect your family. Stay up to date with your vaccines. Stay healthy. Talk with your trusted healthcare provider today. Brought to you by the Boston Public Health.
Miami, get ready on Sunday, October the 8th. Get ready for Togetherness, the Boston Invasion, Miami Yacht Cruise. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Unice Promotion and Glenn presents Togetherness Miami Yacht Cruise. It's the Boston Invasion, white and lime green edition. Music's gonna be by Vital Rhythm, DJ Idrin, DJ Alfredo, Selector Q45, DJ Chester, and Tempo Rhythm section from Trinidad. VIP sections are available. It's all aboard the Music Yacht, located at Bayfront Park, 301 Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, Florida. Boarding time is at 5:30 p.m. Departs at 6:30 p.m. Returns at 10:30. Tickets are only $75. And the day of is going to be $85. Purchase your tickets at togetherness.eventbrite.com. This is a 21+ event. Club ID is required. Contact Unice at 617-719-3972 or Glenn at 508-507-4413 or contact Darley at 786-614-14 begins now.
Spark FM.
Medication. Your medication makes me high.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for it.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
She like man, we ride. Big ride, big ride, big.
Spark FM.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. It's time for our Around the Way news. Miss Tony, what you got for us?
Oh, Carnival cruise passengers reported missing after a ship returns to Florida. Kevin McGrath was last seen in his cabin before returning to port. Guests aboard a Carnival cruise ship was reported missing by family on Monday morning. Kevin McGrath was on the Carnival Conquest. The family was last seen by his brother in his cabin early Monday, the day the ship arrived back to port in Miami. McGrath was supposed to meet family for breakfast before disembarking the ship, but he never arrived, says the detectives. They posted his picture. Kevin McGrath is a 5'9", 170-pound black man who is missing. After an extensive search, Carnival crew members were unable to find McGrath on the ship. The U.S. Coast Guard and the Miami-Dade Police Department were later called to investigate and search the ship and the water for the missing man, but failed to locate him. Surveillance systems on the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol did not find McGrath once passengers were disembarking the ship. And they say they can't even find him on cameras or anything. McGrath's whereabouts are still unknown.
He is in the water.
He stayed on whatever island.
Oh, so he never got back on the ship, is it saying?
Yeah, that's what I feel. I don't know.
Because if he was on the ship, they would have been able to check it and see that he checked in back on the ship or checked out the ship. Mm-hmm. That man is in the water, in the ocean.
He's either in the ocean or he's on an island. One of the two. Where would you stop at and stay?
I wouldn't be. The only reason why I know he's not on the island because they would have known if he didn't get back on the boat.
Disembarked.
Yeah. So if they said that he checked on the boat after the island, he is in the water.
What if somebody murdered him and stuffed him in the freezer in the ship?
That is also what's it called?
Possibility.
A possibility. He is no longer alive.
Yes.
And that's unfortunate.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry for those people in that family.
It is. What is going on here? A convicted killer escaped prison by scaling a wall topped with razor wire. A murderer with a brazen escape from a this is my guy. So he's a renegade. That's my same guy that we were talking about yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how he escaped?
Oh my gosh, he has beautiful hair. Look at him scaling the wall. Y'all have to see the video of him scaling the wall. Sorry. So this is my same guy we were talking about in Philadelphia. He scaled the climbing over the razor wire and jumping from a roof in a breakout that wasn't detected by guards for a full hour. Authorities say Wednesday as a killer eluded a widening manhunt for a seventh day. The timeline and details of Danilo Cavalcante's escape, including that he got out using the same route another person took in May, were released as police from various agencies flooded a search zone for increasingly worried residents. A tower guard on duty during the breakout was put on leave as part of the escape investigation. And
I'm looking at it now. Yeah. So then when he gets to the top, it doesn't look like he has anything protective on his hand. You think he just risked it all and was like, barbed wire.
He was just trying to get out.
But he's great. Look at that. It's like Spider-Man. Wow, let's go to the story. Because that is
as
interesting.
prison officials in Chester County promise increased security measures. Action News reporter Andy McCormick is live at Chadds Ford, where search crews are focusing their manhunt tonight.
Annie.
Yeah, and Rick, there's been 6 confirmed sightings, including one last night. Today, state troopers talked about the role that the heat is playing in this already difficult search, telling us that one of the canine officers had to be taken to a veterinary hospital for heat exhaustion. But what is new today is that video that you were just talking about that was released by authorities showing the fugitive's bold escape.
It does show that Cavalcante escaped at the same location as Igor Bolt.
Today, authorities released video of Danilo Cavalcante's August 31st escape from the Chester County Prison. Cavalcante appeared to copy inmate Igor Bolt's dash to freedom when he escaped on May 19th. But Bolt was captured in 5 minutes. In response, prison officials added razor wire.
But for Cavalcante, there was razor wire to contend with before reaching the roof.
The razor wire did not stop him. Another factor in Bolt's escape, a tower guard spotted him and alerted the prison.
In the escape of Cavalcante, the tower officer did not observe nor report the escape.
The tower guard is now on administrative leave, and the Attorney General's office is investigating. It took nearly an hour for guards to discover Cavalcante missing. The manhunt is now in day 7.
It is important that we keep pressure
Run,
on
boy,
him
run.
as we continue the hunt.
Today, authorities expanded the perimeter.
It was enlarged for 2 reasons. One, because of one of the sightings, and 2, because we are also very cognizant of inconveniencing the public.
The dangerous fugitive sentenced to life in prison for the brutal stabbing of his ex-girlfriend is also wanted for a separate 2017 murder in his native Brazil. In response to his escape, Chester County prison officials are now planning to fully enclose the exercise yards and install additional security cameras.
Wanda said they
And
have
Rick,
to
the
put
Kennett
a roof on the
Consolidated
top.
School
But
District
that's
and
what-
the Unionville
First of
Chatsworth
all-
School District both said that they will be opening schools tomorrow that are located outside of that perimeter. Additionally, authorities want to remind people there is now a combined reward of $20,000 for information that leads to the
I'ma
arrest
find
of
him.
this dangerous
I'm about to turn
fugitive.
somebody in.
It might not be that's who they looking for, but somebody's got to come get in.
Somebody got to get turned in.
My question is, however, is the guard that didn't report it, he's probably like, if that man made it, then he might as well just keep going.
He was like, let me look at this man, see if he gonna make it.
Oh, he made it.
He made it.
If he get away, because he got that. He got that. That's how I would have looked at it. So they would have to fire me too, because honey, I'm impressed.
He's on administrative leave. Schneider said in his high school there was a drain pipe that kids used to climb to get to the roof, so they oiled down the drain pipe.
That's messed up. Let them people go off to try the drain pipe. It ain't right.
Yeah, the tower guard did not sound the alarm. I don't know what happened there. That's altogether too weird. A massive central U.S. heat wave is expanding and could set hundreds of records, and we've been talking about that all morning. Heat indexes continue to approach 130 degrees, 130 in spots as 100-degree temperatures cover
130?
Heat indexes continue to approach 130 in spots as 100-degree temperatures cover much of the Midwest, Plains, and South. So it's hot everywhere, all over. There's a heat warning in the Midwest. We've got a heat watch over here where we are. There's heat advisories. It's hot. It's a scorcher. We in hell. We in hell. Construction workers smashed through the Great Wall of China, and they did like real damage to the Great Wall of China.
Really?
For a shortcut.
On
Really,
purpose?
I didn't know that it was on purpose. I thought it was an accident, but it looks like the duo wanted a shorter route to work.
Oh.
Yeah. China's Great Wall has been pierced by Genghis Khan. The Manchus, and now allegedly a couple of construction workers named Zhang and Wang who wanted a shortcut.
Are they Zhang and Wang?
Zhang and Wang. Authorities in China arrested 2 people for smashing a path through a section of the ancient wall, a cultural icon and United Nations protected heritage site. The area of the breach was a broken down section far from the restored segments most Chinese and foreign tourists are familiar with. The government of Yu County, hundreds of kilometers west of Beijing, showed a dirt road cut through a section of the wall against a rural escape, along with the 2 suspects identified as 38-year-old man named Zhang and a 55-year-old woman named Wang. The pair
Zhang Wang.
The pair wanted a shorter route for some construction work they were doing in nearby towns, the government said. That is awful, and they should be chastised.
You just gonna say hung?
Yes.
I'm looking at some of the pictures here. It looked like the part of the wall that nobody really goes down to and looks at, that you wouldn't really see if you didn't know.
Attitude of them cut down all of that wall.
Exactly.
So
those
easily.
are the questions that they should be describing in the stories that we're reading.
Yeah.
How?
Yes.
We often want to know how.
In its citation of the Great Wall, UNESCO described it as reflecting the collision and exchanges between agricultural civilizations and nomadic civilizations in ancient China. It provides significant physical evidence of the far-sighted political, strategic thinking and other things. That statement doesn't matter.
Your camera froze.
Oh,
that was a good froze too. You look nice. Yeah, pretty much. There's another one. A study finds more people coming in Massachusetts for abortions after Supreme Court ruling.
Oh.
Researchers who looked at data from Massachusetts Planned Parenthood clinics from 2018 through October 22nd found a small but significant increase in the number of people coming into Massachusetts for abortions following the Supreme Court Dobbs decision in June 2022, even though we don't border any states where abortion is now banned. The Planned Parenthood League of Massachusetts performs roughly 50% of all abortions in the state. After Dobbs, there was a 6.2% increase in the total number of abortions, above the expected equivalent to an estimated 190 additional abortions. During the period, there were an estimated 37.5% increase in the number of abortions among out-of-state residents, above expected, an estimated 45 additional abortions among out-of-state residents. They added that although we cannot rule out that these results were not associated with Dobbs, the rapid and disproportionate increase in out-of-state patient at the largest provider of abortion care in Massachusetts may reflect initial change associated with the Dobbs decision in states distant from restrictive states. Can they not overturn the overturning?
I don't know. Another question I have is, why are there so many abortions? Nobody wants to use any kind of birth control?
I mean, yeah, but you can still get aborted. You can still get pregnant on birth control in some instances. And then you got to remember all of the incestual things and rapes and things like that. Those are in Pelada. Those are happening often.
Oh my. Okay.
You know, and then
I'm not anti-abortion.
Yeah. There's also a lot of people who don't use birth control and use abortion as a form of birth control well. So that is also very weird and ridiculous.
There's a show on Netflix that I was watching. The girl is blind, and she basically uses the morning after pill.
What is that show called? I tried to watch that many times, and I could not.
So she uses the morning after pill as her birth control, and I'm like, honey, that's
just not how that works.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it.
Not at all.
What happened?
It's frozen. It's frozen. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So I just saw that one and thought it was interesting that people are coming here. And they keep coming into Massachusetts to do all of their stuff. And people got to leave us alone. We are full.
Because y'all going to ruin it for us here. You know, like we need to be able to do what we want to do.
First.
When we need to do it.
First.
Yeah.
Damn it. And then y'all can come.
I don't know what's going on with this thing here now.
And moving on, we're experiencing, it's the heat, people. It's the heat. Construction worker, Maryland cop suspended after hookup video. So remember the video that we was watching yesterday with the Maryland man? You found out some information that he is actually married to a black woman.
Yeah.
And he was out here tricking off with his side piece.
Yep.
The Maryland police officer who was spotted kissing a woman and then getting into the back of a patrol car with her has been suspended, and his wife is slamming both of them. The Prince George County Police Department said late Tuesday, not long after the video clip went viral, it was aware of the video and immediately launched an investigation. An update hours later said the officer had been suspended. The officer in question is Francesco Marlette. according to CBS News Baltimore. And a woman named Paula Marlette, who says she's Francesco's wife, has been going off on him and the other woman. She wrote on Facebook, "There goes my husband and his mistress," and told someone in the comments she's not doing okay, partly because the video constantly pops up on my effing newsfeed and I have to constantly rewatch it over and over again. So she says, "Thanks to everyone. Thank you, everyone. Yes, this is a very tough time for me and my kids, as embarrassing and painful as this. Please check in on us. We need the support and love, and most of all, the respect from the community and our families. Yes, I know what's been going on. No, I am not updating anyone on the situation after today. Virginia's husband left her ass a long time ago because she cheated, so she and my husband decided to do this behind my back for years. I'm not seeking anyone's else's input. I don't need anyone's opinion. My life is my life. I will make decisions according. I love you all except for you, Virginia. You can rot in hell, bitch."
And she what is that little swirl arrow
It's
mean?
like, go back, Virginia
Go
Pinto.
back, Virginia Pinto. Yo, that's crazy.
Paula later thanks folks for the well wishes during a very tough time for her and her kids before going off a bit more. By the way, there was another video that made the rounds online, allegedly showing another Prince George County, and we saw that one yesterday too, with a woman hopping into the one of their cars as well. You know, you guys got to be better when you out here cheating on your wives. It's not nice.
Right. And beware of Spanish folks, because they will film you and talk about it, and you will get in trouble. Now you've gone viral.
And now your wife hates you.
And now your wife hates you.
Virginia is going to get mollywopped when wifey finds her.
When she finds her.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Speaking of bullying, a Connecticut farm worker is paralyzed after being attacked by a bull in heat. It's awful. It's an awful story. A man is left paralyzed from the waist down after a bull attacked him at a local farm where he worked, according to his family. Ellen Hull said her brother Randy Jacquins, 59, of Winstead, was seriously injured in the attack at a Locust Road farm on Friday. Hull said Jacquins was putting several cows back into the barn after milking them when he noticed a bull alone in the field. The bull was in heat because it's their mating season at this time of year. Randy basically was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Experts say most bulls become aggressive and unpredictable during mating season. They also say summer is usually peak season for breeding on farms. Hull visited Jacquins in the hospital shortly after the incident, was grateful that he was conscious and speaking. He's aware of what happened. He told me that he had been laying in the field for quite some time that day before anybody found him. Along with being partially paralyzed, Hull said Jacquins needed his neck fused after it broke in the attack.
God damn!
I just don't know I just know that it's going to be a big adjustment, Hull said. We don't even know how long he's going to be at the hospital at this point. They have set up a GoFundMe to help with his medical expenses as he recovers.
So I wasn't laughing. I was laughing. That's crazy.
That is awful. That is I don't think the bull did it like that. I think he just charged at him. He probably just charged at him and got him.
In my head, the bull raped him.
Me as well.
Lord.
In my head. I know that it's
no. It's not just in your head. I did believe that the bull attacked him.
Yes,
rapidly.
Because he was horny.
He was in heat.
Like he attacked him from the back.
Yes.
Yes.
Like he was bending over to pick up some hay.
Yes.
And the bull
hate him.
Let me tell y'all something about y'all head.
Man, sick and no good.
I know. It's no good. It's no good, Triz. It's no good. Anyhow.
Triggered.
Y'all stay tuned. Elephant Man will be here. He will be here. He will be here. Don't think he's not.
We are going to have a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will hit you with some more things. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Attention Boston, a new career fair is coming to town to position you for success. The Be the Light Tour is a free job skill event taking place Saturday, September 9th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Boston Seaport. This isn't your average career fair. Come as you are for free professional headshots and free workshops on interview skills and resume writing. Meet local employers and recruiters and enjoy free food and on-site childcare. Plus Chromebooks and gift cards are given away each hour. Register today at insightglobal.com/Be the Light Tour.
Want to give your baby a head start? Get the best protection against flu and COVID-19. Because their immune system isn't fully developed at birth, babies need additional protection. When you get vaccinated while pregnant, it can keep you and your baby from getting sick. As they get older, this can result in more time in school and daycare for them, and more productive time at work for you. Vaccines are safe and effective for children as they grow. No matter where you are on your pregnancy journey, flu and COVID vaccines can boost your and your baby's natural defenses and protect your family. Stay up to date with your vaccines. Stay healthy. Talk with your trusted healthcare provider today. Brought to you by the Boston Public Health.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Attention, gentlemen. Are you looking for a suit that will make you look sharp and feel confident? Look no further than Allen's Formal Wear, a Boston legacy business. Our expert staff will help you find the perfect suit for any occasion. With a wide selection of colors, styles, and sizes, we have something for everyone. And the best part, our affordable prices won't break the bank. So why settle for a mediocre suit when you can stand out in Allen's Formal Wear? Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or allensformalwear.com to book an appointment. Visit us today at 594 Blue Hill Ave, Dorchester, or Allens, ALLANS, formalwear.com to book an appointment. Allen's Formal Wear. We are dressing you for success.
The all-new Spark FM.
Them not like me, I mean not like them.
Spark FM.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average.
Spark FM.
Yo, sugar man be ballin'. These chicks pigeon toed. Some of them be crawling.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Spark FM online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We're moving right along here, and it's time for us to get into our entertainment. See what happens when we start early? We just be getting things done, getting things accomplished. Get her done. What is going on in the entertainment news right now? YK Osiris fires back at Kevin Gates and wades into barber drama. What? I don't know. So let's see. YK Osiris has hit back. There was a barber that cut YK Osiris's hair and said that YK Osiris never paid him. So then a whole bunch of stuff got caught into it. So YK Osiris has hit back at a barber after they dragged his name through the mud for allegedly running out on payment for a recent cut. Legend the barber went public with claims that Osiris stiffed her out of $100 haircut payment earlier this week after multiple alleged attempts to contact the Def Jam rapper. While it's not the first time he's owed someone money, the Worth It singer eventually paid up and sent her $120 via Cash App. He then took to his Instagram story in a series of deleted posts on Tuesday, calling out those muddying his reputation. I hate Negroes. Literally, I don't F with any of you lame corny N-words, he wrote. Get that through your mind, please. Please don't shake my hand in public, but play me on a social media. People wake up and please pray. And please, I pray y'all do. All people want to do is steal my energy. Okay, bet less. Y'all think cause you're mad, y'all think cause y'all see me round Negroes. Man, I'm a good Negro. These Negro souls just be dead AF.
Oh, wow. What? Mm-hmm. I posted a meme the other day that said, I'm at an age where I don't give a damn who these rappers are. I don't know none of these people.
I don't.
Why?
Because they said, what song he sang? He said, lead me to you. I don't know. YK Osiris, that little light-skinned boy though, I think he's a good boy. I think he's just always in trouble for foolishness.
Wasn't he dating? Who was he dating? He was dating somebody.
Wasn't he the one that ended up kissing Sukiyana in the mouth? And then that whole melee about that whole situation.
Yes, how he date raped her in the mouth.
Yeah. And then after that, she date raped him in the mouth next. I don't know.
No,
everybody just
saying stuff like
everybody
that.
just be date raping. It was there. It was there. I'm not making it up.
She date raping people in the mouth.
She forgave him right after she claimed that she felt unsafe and unholy after he kissed her in the mouth. After she told him to kiss him in the mouth.
Yeah.
That's online.
Yeah.
That's in the books. Legend the barber then sold Kevin Gates into the fray and ended up sending her $200 following a private DM conversation. I hate that you went through that. Do you have Zelle? Gates asked her before sending a Zelle screenshot and problems of sorts. First of all, why the hell the haircut costs $100?
This is what I'm saying. I can't wait until I get into the place where I am a barber that can charge $100 for a haircut.
And is it just because I'm a celebrity coming to get a haircut that you're not going to charge me the typical $25, $30? You're going to charge me $100 for the same haircut you going to give Lil Jim?
I'm confused why she's complaining though.
Because she didn't get no money.
She didn't get her $100.
Continue reading.
Legend the barber then took to social media to clear the air about YK Osiris and her prices when it comes to house calls, which don't differentiate depending on if I do want to say, first and foremost, I did end up receiving my money from YK Osiris, she said, and I did end up receiving a couple other blessings too, but this was most definitely a learning experience for me. So how I'll be moving forward with clients is I'll definitely be charging a deposit up front. While YK Osiris gets his haircut for $100, Diddy is on another level as he claims he pays his personal barber $1,000 every time to cut his hair, and that can be up to 5 cuts per day.
Why?
He said, I need my haircut every 5 minutes.
It's $1,000 a cut, Diddy said.
My daily price is $5,000. I'm just telling y'all the truth.
This my barber and I share him with the world. I'm outside. So it's like I need my hair done every 5 minutes.
It sounds like Osiris's barber was reaching. I mean, she got paid. Why are you complaining? And
she didn't get paid at first. That's why.
I know. Eventually, and she got a couple of other blessings. I think that the man didn't stiff her. I think he just probably forgot. And he probably
or maybe not even that he forgot, but maybe he's not in charge of that. Maybe he thought somebody else was going to take care of it, his manager or whatever that.
It's a haircut. Like, I'm not seeing though. Why are you going on internet to say you didn't get paid for it? You did eventually. Like, why are you complaining for?
That's what everybody does. Everybody goes to the internet to talk about it.
He could have been a client of yours all the time. Now he's never going to go back to you because you went on internet.
If the haircut was good, he'll go back.
I mean, it probably wasn't good. That's probably why he didn't pay. I don't know.
I don't know. I just know that I'll be mad too if I gave somebody a service and they didn't pay me.
And a house call.
And I don't care. I don't care what it is. It could be $50. It could be $25. If I hit you up and you don't respond to me or communicate with me, that's definitely you stiffing me of my money. In business, it doesn't really matter. If I gave you a service and you don't pay me, you stiff somebody of their money.
Though. Why are you
she got paid after she complained. If you DJ'd for someone and they didn't give you your money, you wouldn't complain?
I don't know if she got paid after or before. It just said that she got her money.
Kevin Gates paid her because he never paid her.
It's not that. She got her money eventually after. Kevin Gates still paid her, but she got her money from him, from Osiris.
From Osiris, because it said
that
she
got her money from him.
He apologized and said, "I hate
so
that
what
that
is she complaining for? You got extra paid. you got blessings on top of it. Be blessed.
She better charge.
Count your blessings.
Start charging more.
I don't know. Give me my money when I give you a service. That's it. That's how everybody treated me this weekend. So I get it.
Of service.
I mean, pay me at the time I rendered a service. Give me my money. Give it to me. And that's how I'm gonna do everything now.
It's my money, and I want it now.
And I'm gonna complain about when people don't pay me either. Now I'm gonna stalk people. Be up in their inbox all day, every day. So this is not the first time
I know con artist 15 minutes. I know
con artist claims having sex, drugs with Obama. Now this is the real 15 minutes of fame. This is what good news is made out of. In an interview with the former Fox News host Tucker Carlson, convicted con artist Larry Sinclair made some stark revelations, saying he had 2 sexual encounters with Obama in 1999. And I believe him.
You shut up.
Con artist.
The con artist is claiming that he had sex with Obama, and we will entertain you guys with his complaints. I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go, said convicted con artist Larry Sinclair, as he claims he had sex with former United States President Barack Obama twice in 1999. In an interview with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson, convicted con artist Larry Sinclair made some stark revelations. I want them to stop repeating things. I was holed up in a bar outside, and there was this guy who introduced himself as Barack Obama. I gave him $250 to pay for cocaine, and start putting a line on a CD tray and just snort. He went on to allege that Obama smoked crack with him. Sinclair said he had no idea that Obama was an Illinois state senator back then. So you had sex with him twice, had cocaine with him, and watched him smoke crack twice, and you didn't know who he was, asked Carlson to Sinclair, said he had no idea. Let's watch the clip.
Hold on, I'm just thinking.
While Tristan pulls it up.
What I think is funny is that if I was a mess, right, and I was meeting some random man at a bar or something like that, I would tell him my name was Barack Obama too.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name? Barack Obama.
He said it was definitely not Barack's first time, said Sinclair, when Carlson asked him if the intercourse was transactional. Larry Sinclair made similar allegations against Obama in 2008 when he was running for U.S. president. He made the claim at a press conference that ended in his arrest.
Town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party.
Yeah, pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy that's introduced to me as Barack Obama. I had given Barack $250 to pay for coke. I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort, and next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go.
Even though you had sex with him twice, you did cocaine with him, watched him smoke crack twice, you had no idea who he was.
I had no idea who he was.
Let me just ask the obvious question. What was Obama like on crack? Is it your sense that that's who Obama is, just transactional, or that he's bisexual, or like what is this?
It definitely wasn't Barack's first time, and I would almost be willing to bet you it wasn't as long.
The guy's running for president, and credible information comes out that he's smoking crack and having sex with dudes. That seems like a story.
Well, it would be a story if the media really cared about telling people the truth.
This guy, I wonder if this guy knows that his ride to hell is waiting outside of his door. What is your problem?
First of all, he don't even look like he's Obama's type. Number one.
Exactly.
I don't feel in my heart that if Obama ever wanted to smoke crack with someone and have sex with a man, that it would be him.
This old mask gas ass looking mother effer. If you don't get out of here. DJ Live said Oprah Winfrey touched me and I'm ready to tell my story.
Come on here to the morning show. Let's hear it.
And let's hear about Oprah's story. Can Obama sue this guy for defamation?
No, because I think that because he's a convicted con artist, I think that we are under the impression that everything that he says is just foolishness.
Why would Tucker Carlson?
Because why? What question are you going to ask?
Why would Tucker Carlson entertain this foolishness?
Why would you ask that question?
Well, I just don't understand. Like, Tucker Carlson, you already are under fire for being fraudulent and horrible. Why would you entertain this foolishness out of all the things?
I mean, be honest. Would you not entertain it either?
I would.
Tell us. Come on here and tell us your story, Mr. Crackhead.
I would like that man to come onto this show.
Come here and tell us the story. What happened? Tell me exactly what happened step by step. That man is missing a whole entire 2 teeth in the beginning.
So you know it was good. You know it was good. Whatever went down was delicious.
I did 2 lines. And then off a CD case, and I just started rubbing his thigh, and it went where I wanted it to go.
I wanted to see where it was gonna go,
and it went there.
That's gonna be my signature move from now on. I'm gonna rub on a man's thigh and see where it gonna go.
Same.
Hopefully, it'll go where I want it to go.
After we do 2 lines of crack on a CD.
2 lines of crack. Don't forget the crack part.
And it's not his first time.
It's not his first time, and I'd be willing to bet wasn't his last.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet.
Oh, but it must suck to be a celebrity.
It must
and
suck.
To be one of those people that people would just sit here and off of their crack ass mind be all like, yep, I had sex with Obama. Like this big Obama is a president of the United States for 8 years, and you of all people had sex with Obama.
He said, right. Mike Knight said, wait, he gave number 44 money to purchase the crack.
You gave him, he's a U.S. senator at the time. You gave him $250? Where you don't have $200. You never had $250. You never had it.
Anderson Black, you cut it out with your rumor starting about Michelle is a man. Michelle ain't no man, but I'm definitely sure she'd be handling it in the bedroom. That Obama wouldn't be going to look for this mass and cast to fulfill anything. Crazy story.
MLB places Dodgers pitcher Julio Urias on administrative leave.
What's he gonna do
after arrest?
What kind of administrative leave would a baseball player do?
You don't get to go to practice.
What do you have to write a report? I don't. What
answer the phone. Julio Urias was placed on administrative leave indefinitely by Major League Baseball on Wednesday, 3 days after the Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher was arrested on suspicion of corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant. Domestic violence. What the hell is corporal injury?
He heard it.
But why don't they call it domestic violence? The leave was imposed after baseball's joint domestic violence, sexual assault, and child abuse policy adopted by MLB and the Players Union in 2015 can be the first step toward a suspension. They have to go through the process. Players Association, Julio's group, baseball is working through this. MLB and the union agreed to the leave, which did not specify a length. Absent an agreement, MLB would have imposed a leave of up to 7 days with the possibility of a 7-day extension. If he should be in jail. Yeah. I feel like he should be in jail.
Or he should be suspended from the league. Don't do no administrative leave.
Because that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, like if y'all believe that he did this thing, then he needs to be punished. Don't administrative leave. Does that mean he still gets his $1 million contract? Because them baseball players is paid. Baseball is.
Are they the highest paid?
They are the highest paid. They make more money than football players.
Which is very interesting because it's so boring.
I know, and this is another thing. Is these Dominicans born with a baseball playing arm or what?
I think so. I do think so. I think like basketballers are born with that natural height and physique and black. And then it be like these everyone's be like
Brazilians automatically know how to play soccer.
Yeah.
Bajans automatically know how to skip rocks. Things like that. I really want to know, because them Dominicans be dominating in the baseball world. They dominate.
To skip rocks? What's your problem? Pregnant Kourtney Kardashian reveals her unborn baby's life was at risk.
Yes.
She had to have an urgent fetal surgery. Kourtney Kardashian is opening up about the medical emergency she suffered last week. On Wednesday, the pregnant Kardashian star took to Instagram to share a picture of her husband, Travis Barker, holding her hand while she lays in a hospital bed. I will be forever grateful to my incredible doctors for saving my baby's life. I'm eternally grateful to my husband who rushed to my side from tour to be with me in the hospital and take care of me afterwards. My rock, and to my mom, thank you for holding my hand through this, she wrote. While Kourtney and Travis' faces aren't visible, the photo briefly shows her baby bump, which has a bandage on it. Kourtney, who is the mother of 3 children. I didn't know she had 3.
Yeah, with Scott Disick. She never married him, right?
No.
Yeah.
Mason, Penelope, and Rain, whom she shares with ex-Scott Disick, revealed that this is the first time she has ever experienced this during pregnancy. As someone who has had 3 really easy pregnancies in the past, I wasn't prepared for the fear of rushing into urgent fetal surgery. I don't think anyone who hasn't been through a similar situation can begin to understand that feeling of fear. I have a whole new understanding and respect for the mamas who have had to fight for their babies while pregnant. Praise be to God. Walking out of the hospital with my baby boy in my tummy and safe was the truest blessing.
Yeah, so Travis Barker she's 44 and it's a geriatric pregnancy. So yes, that's.
Does he have kids on his own? He has one daughter, black girl, a little black baby.
She's no, she's not black. She's his daughter is the little white one that we saw the other day. Remember, she was like rapping. People were calling her fat or something like that.
Oh yeah,
so his ex-wife is a former beauty queen, Shayna Bryant, whatever her name is. But anyhow, so he's on tour. He's doing like a something city tour. They had to cancel, I think, a tour date. Because he had to rush back. In the Netherlands
or some foolishness, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so good for him. He seems like a really sweet guy. He's been through a lot in his life, too. Remember, he was in a plane crash.
He has 2 kids.
He has 2 kids? Oh,
Alabama and Landon.
Oh, Landon's such a good name.
Oh, he's cute.
So I'm glad that Kourtney's okay. That must be scary, whatever kind of fetal surgery. We don't know exactly what that was that happened with them.
Because imagine that, like, you can't the baby's not even out and they have to pretty much surgery you and the baby at the same time. So that must be super difficult. Yeah. That is good for them. Yeah. I think she might be the only Kardashian that I do like.
Why do you like her?
I don't know, because I also like what's the main one name?
Kim.
Yes, I like Kim too.
Do you like Kim?
I just started liking Kim after she went to law school and after she broke up with Kanye. Yeah, that's when I started liking her, is after Kanye.
Speaking of Kanye, him and his wife has been banned from Italy.
And on that boat that he was getting head on.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the whole of Italy, but furious Italians banned Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori. I love how they put wife in quotes all the time. Censori for life after the couple committed a lewd act on a boat in Venice. He is no longer welcomed here, and good.
That's just the boating company, I think, though.
Good.
But is that what you want to do? If nobody was stalking him, would they have known that that's what he was doing? That man was just sitting here getting serviced by his wife, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
I was getting some head.
Literally. They wasn't, like, his peen wasn't out. You didn't see any kind of...
His butt crack was out.
His butt crack was out, but so are all plumbers.
And all just boys walking around here.
Exactly. So I don't think that it's right that they would ban him from the boating company just because his wife was making him happy.
It's just the boating company. It's not all of Italy, so it's fine. There's lots of boating companies in Italy. You can ride a gondola all the time.
You ride a gondola while she rides yours. Keeping it going. AI generated song mimicking Drake. So this is a crazy story. Where did he go? Because this is crazy. AI generated song that mimics Drake and The Weeknd submitted for Grammy consideration, and they've been given 2 already, nominated for 2. Best rap song and something else.
No. That's not fair. They shouldn't allow that. I don't agree with that. What is the song?
After the anonymous artist Ghostwriter, is the name of the artist is called Ghostwriter.
Oh.
And he went viral with the AI-generated track Heart on My Sleeve, which mimics Drake and The Weeknd earlier this year. Representatives from the Unknown Act recently disclosed in an interview with the New York Times that they submitted the controversial song for next year's Grammy Awards. Submitted for Best Rap Song and Best Song of the Year.
No, sir.
Heart on My Sleeve was eligible despite the use of AI technology on the record. CEO of the Recording Academy told the New York Times, as far as the creative side, it's absolutely eligible because it was written by a human, he noted. Last April, Heart on My Sleeve was pulled from streaming services after generating more than 600,000 plays on Spotify and 275,000 views on YouTube. Following their outrage, Spotify, YouTube yanked the song from their respective platforms. In a statement to Billboard, UMG denounced the track and usage of AI by saying the viral posting demonstrates why platforms have a fundamental legal and ethical responsibility to prevent the use of their services in ways that harms artists. Mason told the paper that he sent Ghostwriter a direct message on social media after the song Explosion and organized a virtual roundtable discussion with the Recording Academy to understand further the powers of AI. Ghostwriter attended the meeting with a distorted voice, further hiding his identity.
Let's listen to it.
I don't think we can find it. What is it called? Heart on My Sleeve?
Like Celine or the flex, pumping Justin Bieber, the fever and left, she know what she need, or she blessed,
Because I think it's cut it off. That sounds like Drake.
It does. Does sound like Drake.
So they're saying it's eligible because the Ghostwriter dude actually wrote the song, even though he submitted it in AI using those voices.
Yeah.
Which I think is BS because you should have gotten Drake to do it. And if Drake didn't want to do it, then I don't think that it's okay that you're using his likeness to complete the song. And now you could be possibly up for a Grammy for Best Rap Song.
That's amazing.
And Best Song of the Year.
It's better for him to DIY in this case. Can Drake and them sue him after?
So I knew right away, as soon as I heard the record, that it was going to be something that we had to grapple with from an Academy standpoint, but also from a music community and industry standpoint, said Mason. When you start seeing AI involved in something so creative and so cool, relevant, and of the moment, it immediately starts you thinking, okay, where's this going? How is this going to affect creativity? What's the business implication for monetization? That's what I want to know.
Right.
I want to know.
Me too.
A work that contains no human authorship is not eligible in any category. The Academy may disqualify an entry in a particular category if it determines in the Academy's sole discretion that such entry does not incorporate meaningful and more than de minimis human authorship that is relevant to such category.
What?
So on Tuesday, September 5th, Ghostwriter, the same Ghostwriter that is writing these things, returned with a new AI-generated song titled Whiplash, featuring vocals that sound like Travis Scott and 21 Savage. The record mimics both artists and pokes fun at Ghostwriter's distractors with lines such as, "Me and Writer raise the toast, trying to shadow ban my boy, but you can't kill a ghost." Billboard has reached out to reps for Scott and Savage. Listen to the song below. Let's see if we can hear this one too.
Do we know who Ghostwriter is, or is he remaining anonymous?
He's remaining anonymous on purpose.
Good.
They waiting outside. They flooding the gates, I'm flooding the wrist like no I ain't got it. Stormy and Scott. They used to like when he got my brothers women, we lighting the city on fire.
No, I don't think that's right.
It's not right. It's kind of awesome, though.
It is kind of awesome. It's very awesome, but it's not right. Because you are using my voice and the likeness of my voice and the cadence of my voice and everything to now potentially beat my actual self that wrote and or performed a song. That's effed up.
That's a mess.
So this is what he looks like. This is how like he's distorted his voice on the whatever. And this is I don't know if you guys can see it on the line here, but this is him. He's a ghost. That's how my mama used. I don't know if it was my mama, but some people's mama used to dress them for Halloween as a ghost, and that's what CK is gonna go at this year for Halloween.
If you don't stop threatening my nephew with the way that with his dressings, I'm gonna be upset with you.
First of all, CK's uniform starts tomorrow. It's only because y'all came after me that I put a nice outfit on him today. But he will be in uniform starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow's gonna be hot too. He needs to be in uniform next week.
That's fine. I got one more outfit. I got one more outfit that he can wear, and then next week he's gonna wear.
Well, he can wear summer clothes still tomorrow. Yeah. And then next week he starts with his uniform. All right, I'll allow
it. Thank you very much. Everybody's thanking me for not putting him in a uniform today. Y'all gotta mind your business, okay? So that's for me in my house.
Mind the businesses that pay you.
Exactly. My son it teaches them discipline and consistency.
Why wouldn't they have a uniform? I don't understand that.
No, I thought this big 2023 and schools don't have a uniform. I thought we about to go into the future when we start to fly to school and stuff. And in all the future movies, don't everybody got on a uniform?
They sure do.
It's all white, monochromatic, and they all got on a uniform. So I think that the baby should start to get into it, even if Kanye got to delay to donate the clothing to the schools for uniforms. That'd be nice.
Kanye?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All of his clothes look like school uniform. Jennifer Aniston says her top beauty secret is sperm facials. Oh, you come back for that.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna be ugly. Oh, yuck. Where's the yuck? Sperm facials.
Don't yuck anybody's yum.
She is a cute girl, though. I got to give it to her. I like Jennifer Aniston. That is my girl.
Celebrities are always fighting father time with any beauty trick to keep them looking young. Plastic surgery, extreme diets, and intense exercise are all tactics regularly used in Hollywood. Well, actress Jennifer Aniston might have come up with the most bizarre one yet. Sperm facials.
Starring Terry Boyd.
Oh no, I thought it was.
I hate DJ Live.
No,
what did she say?
Man, so I can't make a woman pretty shaking my head.
It's interesting.
Yo, it's the whole thing though.
No, it's only 20. Oh, it is. No, it's only 20 minutes. It's 2 minutes long.
Hello?
Okay.
It's 2 minutes.
To enjoy a sperm facial.
Yeah, tell me more.
It's part of the anti-aging process. Helps make her look young.
Okay, so she's come up with some kind of, I don't know, recipe.
Process, yeah.
What she just has sperm all over her face, and that's how she keeps her good looks.
Did who say? I want to hear her say it.
She uses salmon sperm.
Oh, salmon
sperm. Salmon sperm facial. So it's all part of the anti-aging. Peptide injections, drink collagen peptides, and all these other things. But the salmon sperm facial.
Does she have to extract the sperm from the salmon?
Well, that's the interesting question. It doesn't say in the article if that's in fact how you do it. I had the same thought. How do you get it?
And once that's your beauty trick, can you even eat salmon anymore? Right? I mean, kind of awkward, right?
Now you're ruining it. Yeah, that's one of my faves.
So let's see. Jennifer Aniston. Come on. Jennifer Aniston recently revealed that she once tried a salmon sperm facial, admitting to the Wall Street Journal that she would try most anything to keep her skin young. When an esthetician suggested a salmon sperm facial, the 50-year-old actress was curious. First of all, I said, "Are you serious? How do you get salmon sperm?" It's been long reported that eating salmon has plenty of health benefits, including being good for your skin, but salmon sperm is a whole other ballgame. So what is the salmon sperm facial that the Friends star did, and is it really beneficial? Salmon sperm seems to be I just want to know how they get it out.
I don't know, but one thing comes to mind it makes me feel like when she does that, she plays this song right here.
Vous pouvez avoir les cheveux dont vous avez toujours rêvé. Soyeux, souple, lumineux. Just let your soul Just let it shine through.
I'm might be willing to try the salmon sperm on my skin.
Me as well.
No.
What are the benefits of salmon sperm, you ask? According to Peach and Lily, which sells a marine jewel capsule from Shangri, a skincare line in Seoul and Seoul Bay Spa, DNA extracted from salmon sperm has potent regenerative qualities, working not on the superficial level, but sinking deeply into skin to work from within, encouraging cell turnover that in turn helps firm skin and maintain its elasticity.
Yes.
It also claims that the sodium DNA helps prevent wrinkles and skin damage as it protects from UV rays.
What? I want that. I want it.
What you want?
Put it on my face.
Wow.
Wow. Like this.
No. Oh, wow.
That's better than hyaluronic acid.
Well, those are some big sperms. So salmon. So it.
Big sperms.
It's big. Yeah,
How
I
would
mean.
you know what salmon sperm?
Yeah. Let's look at it. Let's look.
No.
What do salmon sperm look like? Nobody should look at my history.
Nobody. I was gonna say nobody should ever have to Google that.
How do you extract it? Here we
Yes,
go.
yes,
Here we
yes.
go. Oh, look, it's a little bag full of it. Looks like mayonnaise.
It looks like sperm. The sperm looks like that.
Yo,
Sperm.
Let me see. Do they show us how they extract
With your fear of creamy things, how do you handle that situation? Well, I don't know. That's too much. Don't answer that question. I don't want to know.
And in a short form answer, I don't. I don't handle that. That's why I'm singular. That's why I'm a singular person in this world. Oh,
I'm single too, and I love everything creamy. So I don't.
Oh no!
Ew! Tristan, go to the video. Tristan, go to the video. Tristan, go to the video.
Can you show that on the thing?
Yes, you can. It's not a penance. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being very immature right now, but hold on, Tristan. Hold on.
No.
It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Go. It's
wanna
mad
see it.
quickly.
You're so silly. Lawanda says, as the fish are anesthetized, they slide into the egg take room through the use of a conveyor system. After that, the fish are sorted by sex. In the egg take room, gametes and sperm are extracted by hand. The eggs and sperm are collected in a common trough that feeds into a bucket. These are the.
This is not the same.
No, that's
it's in the
7
beginning.
eggs.
In the beginning of it, they showed it all the way to the beginning. Because I was like in the first part. Look at it. Look right here. They're going to do it right now. You guys watching?
Look at the salmon's like, oh, yeah.
I'm going to get it. The cameraman. Come on. Give us sperm. I'm so excited to show you guys this. No, I think it's in the beginning.
I know what you're thinking.
Okay.
This doesn't look like nature. Where are all the animals? Well, they're actually right here. Tens of thousands of salmon eggs.
Those salmon rolls.
Is
I
how
eat that
they
on
got
sushi.
here. So we boated in about 20 miles from
Saucy and
Tofino, and we've
friends,
met up
National Geographics.
team from the Tofino Salmon Enhancement Society, and over the last 30 years, Doug's been
Where
telling me
is it,
that
Mike?
Chinook
Where is
salmon
it?
have suffered a really dramatic decline.
I literally just seen it. Oh, is it this?
Overfishing and other threats
I
have hammered
never
their
knew
numbers.
salmon was that ugly.
Populations get any smaller,
That's not
they'll
nice,
crash.
Tristan.
And in
They're
just a
very
few
beautiful.
years, this
That's a
stream could be
tasty
completely
fish.
void of Chinook salmon. But Doug and his team are doing something about that. They're going to supersize next year's batch by rearing the young in captivity, where none of the fry can
Ew.
become a snack for a hungry local.
I don't know where it went. I saw it and then I didn't see it again. I'm sorry, everybody.
The Chinook salmon.
I'm sorry. It was just streaming
Googling
out.
salmon sperms.
It was just coming out of it. It was so crazy and cool.
Oh,
It's
I
this one right
see it.
here.
I see it. All of y'all Google salmon sperm, you can see them milking the salmon.
And is that what it's called? Milking them?
Well, yeah.
Because it does look like milk. It looks like cow's milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, there goes that excitement. I thought you guys were going to be able to see it with me, but you know, you guys are not
I'm
cool.
seeing it myself, and it's crazy how they do that.
It is. Moving on, Al Pacino's girlfriend, Noor Alafallah, files for physical custody of their baby. Ain't he 80 years old and just had that baby?
Exactly.
I don't think that he
file for custody.
Yeah, you don't have
for?
it. I don't think that he wants. I don't think he wants to have it.
Me
the couple
either.
welcomed their first child into the world earlier this summer, announcing they had a baby boy called Roman. According to reports, the pair began dating during the pandemic, and things quickly escalated with the couple starting a family together. At the time, a source close to the couple said Pacino and Noor started seeing each other during the pandemic. She mostly dates very rich older men, and
how'd
she
she
has
find
been
them all the
with
time?
Al for some time, and they get on very well. That's what I'm saying. Is there a special restaurant or something that you got to go to find these nice old rich men?
Is SugarDaddy.com a real?
It is real.
Website?
I once had a thing on there.
I get DMs all the time from men who tell me that they're looking for a sugar baby.
What is a thing?
I had an account, Tristan. I was
Oh.
looking for love
Oh.
and money.
And did it happen?
No, I didn't.
I think you got to do that on the black internet.
Where do you go to get the black? Tristan, where do you go to get the black web?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what it's called, black web.
Is there a website to go to the black web? Is there a website on the white web to go to the black web? Like, how do I get there? Like, how do I sell my organs? Or how do I sell people's body parts? Where did I have to go to get them? It wasn't eBay. It was a special.
Oh, Meet Me. Somebody said Anderson.
It was a
said Meet Me.
hireahitman.com.
No, remember the people from here over at Harvard who was selling all the body parts and the people was keeping them as light shades and and coasters. What is it? Coasters and stuff like that. How is it that I get? What do I put in to say I would like to buy a human elbow?
I know. What you got to do with that? Remember what was the show that we used to watch with the Spanish girl and the white man and the black guy?
Now y'all talking about the dark web. I don't
Yes.
That one. How do I get there? How do I?
Yeah.
It's called darkweb.net.
Don't go to it.
No, you don't.
Don't go to it.
Yeah.
I just want to look around. Just want to see what they got, what they
Yeah,
offering.
you can't go to it. You need a.
But I gotta get an IP address. See,
You
that's
gotta get a
what's-
VPN.
VPN.
This is what I don't like, because if I needed some of these things, I would have to do a lot of work just to find it. And
This
it
is what
seems
I'm
like
saying.
these other people could just find a shoulder blade on gold.
I want to find, this is what I want to find. I want to find one donor with a wavy hair. And I want to pay a good amount of money for a real raw hair, like from the
I think
temple.
you could just go to
in
India and get that.
Okay, I'm gonna go there. Let me
You
go
got
book
to-
a flight.
You got to get it washed.
Spirit is having a sale right now, so let me see. what
Do Spirit go to India?
Child, I don't know. Can get me halfway there at least.
How much did you say you get your ticket for?
$69 round trip.
She got a round trip ticket to Miami for $69.
69 being the
and I paid $300.
magic number.
You stupid.
You went too early. You should never pay over $250.
I would return that ticket, Tristan. I return that. And go look at the return policy and see what they say.
That better be the best flight I ever had.
Bruh, this better be the... If we make it there, then we can rejoice. That's what I need to know. Spirit has not done me wrong yet. And I like Spirit as of right now. And I'm going to manifest a good ride.
I've never been on the Spirit.
A good ride. That 70 shows actor Danny Matterson could get as much as 30 years in prison at sentencing for 2 rapes.
I thought he had already been sentenced.
Lock his ass up.
I thought he had already been sentenced.
Don't get on that. Shut up, Shay.
What'd you say?
Don't get on that plane.
I want to be on that plane.
We gonna be on that plane.
Absolutely.
If you want to go too, there's tickets still available.
I got a VPN. I got a VPN. I got a VPN.
The thing is, let's go on the dark web with it. The thing is about the flight is if it's only $69 for real, it is. I wouldn't mind losing $69.
Oh, me either.
Versus if it was $300 on JetBlue and I didn't get there, you would have to peel me out of the airport.
And these
angrily.
days, JetBlue is worse than Spirit. Spirit actually hasn't had a lot of news lately. It's just been JetBlue and people complaining, and American, right? And did we ever talk about the passenger with the diarrhea all over the train?
No, we didn't.
What?
There was a passenger. They had to turn the plane around the other day,
Oh,
which leads me into another story.
Yes.
Your story. Of the young girl who had...
The girl who pooped up herself on the damn plane.
Yes,
yep. I know, and I thought about her. Yep. I did think about her, but that was different. This person with the diarrhea on the plane diarrheaed all over the plane.
How?
And I don't know how did that happen?
Why you don't sit down?
They said, why are you walking around? Diarrhea on the plane.
Here it goes.
Go ahead.
Delta returns after passenger has diarrhea all the way through the plane.
Yes.
Was he naked?
But what do you mean all the way through the plane?
Footage has emerged of the onboard medical emergency that forced a U.S. airliner back to Atlanta only 2 hours into its flight to Spain. A messy trail of diarrhea left by the struggling passenger. Maintenance crews spent 5 hours cleaning the Delta Airlines Airbus A350 after its enforced early landing, including replacing the aisle carpet ruined in the incident. Passengers reportedly included the one suffering diarrhea was allowed to reboard after an 8-hour delay, making it to Barcelona on Saturday afternoon with no further incident. He would not be on that plane. Accounts from some onboard posted to social media described flight crew doing their best to mop up the mess with paper towels and scented disinfectant, but that only had the effect of making the plane smell of vanilla shit.
Yeah. Is that what the article says?
It does say.
This is a biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane, so they want us to come back to Atlanta.
The cabin crew was reportedly unable to contain the biohazard emergency with paper towel and vanilla-scented disinfectant. And after wheels down at Atlanta Airport, the Airbus A350 underwent a very deep clean. No word if Flight 198 was number 2 to land, but all passengers on board, including the one responsible for said biohazard, boarded another plane for Barcelona after an 8-hour delay. Delta said in part, Delta Flight 194 returned to Atlanta following an onboard medical issue. We sincerely apologise to all our customers for the delay and inconvenience.
How?
Me too.
No, seriously, like
I
how?
Know. And
What he had on shorts and it came through his short pant?
I know, but if you knew that your stomach was bothering you, this is obviously as he was getting onto the plane. Why wouldn't you go put on a pamper or something?
Or why don't you go sit down in the damn toilet and
wrap yourself
sit there?
up in a plastic bag?
Maybe he had one of them, you thought...
Explosives?
Sometimes you think it's just air.
You trust
and
the
it's like,
fart?
it's wet.
Oh, no, it is not air.
That's why they say never trust the fart. That is awful.
And you wouldn't have seen me back on that plane.
Yo.
I would have had to I would be the most embarrassed person in my whole life. I'm just not going to Barcelona today.
I would have faked my death and no one would ever see me in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy.
No.
Maybe just lost control of his bowels. I mean, I get it. The little girl in front of me, she had, some issues. And she did shat herself right there on that plane. And
right out.
The parents just sat there with her in front of us and it just smelled like shit the whole time. I had to put sanitizer under my nose here because she.
But I also don't think that's right, because if you know that she has problems, you have to think preemptively about traveling.
Yeah.
And then if she does have an accident, you must go to the bathroom and you must clean her, because that's not comfortable for her, y'all, or any of the other passengers on this flight.
They let that child sit there for all 4 hours of that flight in her shit. It's awful.
No.
Terrible.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
Yes, no. So back to that 70s show star Danny Matterson could get as much as 30 years to life in prison at the sentencing Thursday for the rapes of 2 women 2 decades ago. Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Charlene is set to sentence the 47-year-old actor after ruling on a defense motion for a new trial that she's very likely to reject, and after hearing impact statements from the victims. A jury of 7 women and 5 men found Matterson guilty of 2 counts on May 31st, after 7 days of deliberation. Both attacks took place in Madison's Hollywood area home in 2003, and he was at the height of his fame on the Fox network, That 70s Show.
That's so awful. I don't know why he did that.
It was 2 separate occasions.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just out there being nasty, being a predator.
They were raped, they were punished for it, and they were retaliated against. Deputy District Attorney Reinhold Mueller told juries at the trial. Scientology told them there's no justice for them. The church said in a statement after the verdict that the testimony and descriptions of Scientology beliefs during the trial were uniformly false.
Oh, I didn't know that Scientology had anything to do with that.
Me either.
Oh,
Madison
wow.
did not testify, and his lawyers called no witnesses. The defense argued that the acts were consensual and attempted to discredit the woman's stories by highlighting changes and inconsistencies over time, which they said showed signs of coordination between them. The woman whose testimony led to Madison's conviction said that in 2003, he gave them drinks and that they became woozy or passed out before he violently... No, he did this at the same time.
He did two at the same time?
Because he said that they gave, in 2003, he gave them drinks and that they then became woozy or passed out before he violently raped them. Wow.
And for alleged sexual assaults. 3 female accusers came forward. We all reported about it at the time, but it sort of felt like it just went away. But once Me Too happened in October, that December, Netflix, because of a lot of pressure, launched an investigation, and he was eventually written off his hit show The Ranch with Ashton Kutcher, which was really the biggest thing he'd done since that 70s show. His first went to trial last year. We first heard from the women who we aren't naming. They're all Jane Doe 1, Jane Doe 2, Jane Doe 3.
Wow.
And their stories were pretty horrific. They detailed in graphic detail violent alleged sexual assaults, all that took place at his home in the Hollywood Hills. In November, a mistrial was declared because the jury was deadlocked. The prosecution vowed to retry the case, and they did. That happened this past spring, and there were 2 big differences this time around. They really honed in on the fact that Masterson allegedly drugged the women before assaulting them. In the first trial, the judge would not allow the term drugging. Scientology was also mentioned a lot more the second time around because a judge ruled that further evidence related to the church could be heard at the retrial. He's one of the church's most famous members, aside from Tom Cruise. Really? And all 3 women are ex-Scientologists. The Church of Scientology has denied having any policy that forbids their members from going to police, like some of these women have claimed. But they all claim they've been harassed by the church ever since coming forward. And clearly the new strategies worked. In May, a jury found Masterson guilty of 2 of the 3 counts of rape, and this week he will be sentenced. He faces up to 30 years. I anticipate we will hear from the women again. I believe they'll be allowed to give victim impact statements. One thing to note during both trials is Danny never took the stand in his own defense. No witnesses were called. So it's going to be really interesting to see who's going to try to make the case for leniency. Will he ask his famous friends like Ashton Kutcher for leniency? I don't know. That to me is one of the biggest question marks.
You ain't gonna call me to testify on no rape cause that you drugged somebody
and violently raped them. So what do you, I don't know. That's awful. And why do you have to do that?
They said the Scientology part is crazy to me. The woman blamed the church for their hesitancy in going to the police about Masterson. They testified that when they reported him to Scientology officials, they were told they were not raped, were put through ethics programs themselves, and were warned against going to law enforcement to report a member of such high standing. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I believe it.
Is
Do you ever
Tom
watch
Tom Cruise? Is Tom Cruise still a part of the Scientology?
I believe so. I believe so.
That's a cult, right?
That is, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Drake shows off tour bra collection after all the support he needs. So people be throwing bras at Drake all the time. He has quite a extensive Damn, that's a lot of brassiers.
Why, dude? Is bras cheap?
Wow.
My bras ain't cheap.
I'm not
giving Drake my bra.
Yeah. If I'm going to a Drake concert, ain't that me wearing my best bra?
That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna give
saying.
you my best bra. They cost like $58.
Shit.
What he gonna do with them?
Exactly. Display them in collection.
Drake is reasserting himself as a certified lover boy he's always claimed to be, and he's got the trophies to prove it. Scores and scores of bras in all cup sizes and colors. The rapper posted the evidence Wednesday standing in front of a massive bra collection he's assembled over the past couple of months of being on tour and soliciting undergarments from women. Oh, is he asking them to throw their bras up there?
Well, I don't know, because remember we were talking about last week about the show that Adonis was at, and he asked people to not throw their bras. So maybe that was a special exception to
his
that.
collection ranges in all shapes and sizes, and he's attracted a lingerie from all over the globe. This little big-breasted one, she is still getting her little 15 minutes of fame all the time. Drake's bra bonanza really took off back in July when Rhode Island resident Veronica Correa flung her 36G bra on stage, immediately prompting Drake to put on a call for her, which eventually led to offers from Playboy and other outlets that I hope that she took.
My thing is, I can't be in public without no bra on, so how 36G made it home?
She made it because she was just like, Drake got my bra, so whatever y'all see and whatever y'all do is what I got. And that's all it is. Interesting. And then last but not least, furious Italians banned Kanye. Oh, that's what we read earlier. Kanye's banned for having intercourse with his wife. Sexual, oral intercourse with his wife.
Banned
from Italian boat company for getting right there. She was giving him a little loving. Look at his whole booty cheek is right out.
What is her life like?
That's what she do.
What happened to her?
I feel, to be honest with you, I think she's an android.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised of that.
I absolutely 100% think that she's an android.
On under that?
No, she doesn't. I think that she's fully naked because she's an AI bot. Naked. There's something that me and Pastor Troy started watching the other day. It's with all these AI bots, and they turn them into AIs, and they take their feelings and stuff like that. I'm convinced that she is an android.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she is.
I'm absolutely convinced, and you can't unconvince me until it's time.
I concur.
With that said, people, we are done here. We'll be right back tomorrow for our F-Word Fridays. Keep it locked right here.
Is tomorrow Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Something going on today?
We have tickets to give away to Kess.
Yes.
We sure do.
Yes, to Kess.
So if you guys can tell me what the name of this Kess tour is, the first two people to call win a pair of tickets to go see Kess on Sunday on the 10th. And if you have won tickets in the last 3 events, don't call here. God damn it. Call us right now, 617-272-3387, 617-272-3387. Call us right now if you would like to win tickets to go see Kess the band.
Also, don't forget this. Don't forget this Saturday. It's all about the 5K Wellness Walk. You guys make sure you pull up to that. That's being brought to you by the Dimmick Health Center.
Yes, it's the 5K Wellness Walk. There's bright light ideas. Bright
what?
What?
The career fair.
Oh, Be the Light. Career fair on Saturday from 9 to 4.
Yes.
Make sure you guys get out there, bring your resumes, get them ready, get them good, and we will see you guys there because I'm going to be there. Get me a little job. I got to go. My stomach hurts.
Mine as well.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The all-new Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.